Hey Liz, so it's been like a million years since I've uploaded on here, and it feels so good to be getting back into it. And so recently, you and I kind of devised this idea of Creative September, where we'll be doing hecka uploading all the time. So this should be a fun project, and I'm excited, and so I'm just gonna get right into my video. So ever since I graduated, I've had the idea of this video in my head, and I'm finally just making it. So I just kind of wanted to give you some tips on how to cut out like negativity and drama and whatever else kind of nonsense goes on in high school. And I guess not really just high school, but like life in general, you know what I mean? But anyway, there was a lot of things that went down senior year for me. And I don't know if you've had similar situations in your past or if you're going to have similar situations in your senior year. So I just wanted to give you some tips on how to like distance yourself from people who are bringing you down or whatever, just how to detach yourself and kind of walk away from a situation. I feel like it's important to note, however, that you can't always just get up and walk away from a situation. Like, if something's going on in your friend group, you can't really just leave. Like, there's always going to be some things that make it hard. But I just kind of wanted to give you some tips on how you could be mature about it and how you can end things in a way that kind of leaves you and the other person or people involved feeling closure. You know what I mean? Getting yourself out of negative situations, like just high and dry, can work, but in my experience, it's had more drama like afterward than it did to begin with, so it wasn't even worth it. So I'm just offering you my advice. You can take it or you can leave it, whatever. Like, I'm just saying this in case it might be helpful to you or any of our viewers. And yeah, so I just feel like in general, being free of bad vibes can help boost your creativity. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this negativity cleanse. So the first thing I always suggest when trying to cut yourself out of a situation is to remember how you feel and what made you decide that you wanted to leave whatever situation or relationship or anything really. Like, just really hold on to the idea that you had when you decided that you didn't want to be a part of whatever it is. Because a lot of the time you'll start to forget and or the feelings will subside a little bit and then you'll just fall back into the same patterns. So it's good to remember why you're doing it for yourself, why you're leaving, why it's going to make you feel better. And please, please, please don't confuse this with me telling you to hold a grudge, because that's not what I'm saying. Like, do not hold any grudges. I actually suggest forgiving people, but we'll talk about that in step 3. But, like, just remember how it made you feel. Don't put any blame on them. Just remember how you feel and how you don't want to feel that way again. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I've been hurt and then I've been made to feel bad and feel as if everything that happened was my fault. And so basically it was just like a repeating cycle of all that, and like, it's not good to end up where you started, especially if where you started is a bad situation. The second thing that I suggest kind of goes along with the first. It's just a reminder to not let anyone invalidate your thoughts and emotions. No one can truly know how you're feeling and what you're thinking except for you. You're the only person who can tell, truly. So have confidence in yourself and know that whatever actions you're going to take are going to be based off of what you feel and that they're genuine feelings. Your decisions start and end with what you think is best for yourself, so don't let anyone else invalidate you or tell you that you're doing things wrong, because there's no right or wrong. It's just what is best for you and what you think you need. So girl, if what you need is to break away from certain friends or to like just leave a situation, then do it, you know? Like, take the time you need for yourself. And people will say that it's selfish, and you know what? It really is, but like, is that such a bad thing to want to take some time to better yourself and work on becoming a stronger version of who you really are? Sometimes you just got to put yourself first and do what you need to do in order to be happy. And that's totally okay. Anyway, my third and probably most important suggestion is just be happy. Emanate positivity. You know what I mean? Like, just have good vibes all around. And it kind of contradicts the first one, as I mentioned, because people will think that it's suggestive. The first one is suggestive to like hold a grudge, but it's not. It's, if anything, you should forgive the people who wrong you and like forgive yourself if you've done wrong too, and like try to move forward and better yourself from those situations. It's really hard to post this because I feel like it's not an easy thing to just say like three simple steps to being clear of positive or negative vibes, and that's really not true. You're always going to have negativity in your life. It's just a matter of finding a way to deal with it in a way that allows you to still feel confident and comfortable and happy and not let it get to you, pretty much. So this is just how I deal with it. Might not be how it works for you. Maybe other people have their own methods. If you do, comment them down below. I'd love to know. And yeah. Okay, I'm sorry for how long this video ended up lasting, but I really appreciate that you stuck through the whole thing. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up or comment below, and make sure to check back tomorrow for Liz's video. And Liz, thank you for being such a good friend in person in general. And as always, don't forget to be awesome, and this month, creative as well.